Welcome to my tutorial on the Pyraminx. I'm excited about this one. I got a Pyraminx from one of my friends about a week ago, and I had actually already watched a video on how to solve it, and already knew how to solve it pretty much right out of the box, and I've practiced a lot since then. My record is like 16 seconds, and I'm not going to be teaching anything real advanced. I'm going to be teaching you how I solve it, the easiest possible way to solve it. It's not really hard. I mean, you have 3 layers technically, but the last layer is this, so there's only 3 possible cases. It's much easier than a 3x3. It might be easier than a 2x2. It's about the same. I'll stop rambling now. I'm just gonna give it a nice shuffle. A couple other things I forgot. First of all, the cube. It's not really a cube. The puzzle that I'm using is a Shao Pyraminx. It's really nice. It turns really smoothly. It has a really good clicky feel. There might be magnets in it or something. I really like it. And second of all, for the algorithms we're going to be using, R isn't like that or that. R is like this little mini pyramid. L is this little mini pyramid. U is this little mini thing. And we're not going to be using B or down or anything. But that is the terminology we're going to be using. Now, first of all, there is no white, really, so we're going to be using the blue. So you're going to want to find the 3 tips with blue on them, because there's only 4 sides, so only one of the tips isn't going to have any blue on it. And so this is my tip with no blue on it, which means these 3 have blue on it, which means that this is the blue side. This step is very, very easy. So you have your R, you have your L, and you have your U. In each of these layers, there's one centerpiece. Now, the center and the edge pieces can look very similar on a Pyraminx, but the center pieces are the ones that are kind of in the middle and that you don't really run your finger along the edge of when you go down right here. So see, when I run my finger down this side, I touch this one a lot. That one, not very much at all, so that's one of the centers. That one, a lot, so that's an edge piece. And this one, not at all. That one, not at all. That's a center. And then this one, a lot. So the centers are going to be this one, and this one. And all you're going to do is rotate each of the layers. Like if this was over here, I'd just kind of keep rotating it until I found the center. So on this one, it was right over there, and I just rotated it. And then for this one, I'm just going to keep rotating. And voila, we have our centers. And if you want, actually go ahead and put the tips so that they're lined up with their centers. Like that. The next step is going to be to put in the edge pieces. The 3 blue edge pieces. Now, there's not going to be really anything new here. But you can see that right here we have the blue-green. So this is going to be the green side. This is going to be the blue side. So the blue-green edge piece goes right there. To put this in, there's not really an algorithm, but I guess if you had to, first of all, don't match it up over the color like it might seem like you should. Actually match it up over the opposite color. So this is the green-blue, so of course we're going to put it on top of the blue. But don't match it up with the green. Make it opposite on the green. Still on the front face. Then if it's on the right, you would do U prime, R, U, R prime. But really, the easier way to just see that is just to push this out of the way, bring up the center, boost this out, and you can see this is already blue. It's just the wrong blue piece. This is the blue-red, and we want the blue-green. Then just put it back in. Our next edge piece is this blue-red piece, and that goes here in the blue-red. And I'm actually going to do something here so that I have the opposite case. Hang on a second. Come on now. Oh well, maybe I'll get it on the next one. So once again, line it up over the, not the correct one, the opposite one. Push it out of the way, bring it up, put it over, and bring it down. Just one left, and it's already in there, just flipped incorrectly. So as always, when you're doing something like this, just pretend like you're putting a different piece into that spot. So I'll use this green-yellow piece and pretend like I'm putting it in there and boost this out. Here we go. Perfect. So this last blue piece, instead of being over here when it's lined up, is over on the left. Because when you put it over here, it lines up, and we don't want it to match. So put it when it's unmatched, then push it the other way. It's just the opposite algorithm. So for this, it would be U, L prime, U, L, or just push it away, bring it up, push it in, put it down. There you have it. You have the first and biggest layer of the Pyraminx done. Now for the next layer, you may have a case like this where it seems like most of your pieces are already done. Oh, go ahead and rotate your tips so that it matches up with the centers, not with the rest of the side, with the centers. So this is, remember, this is my center right here. So match it up and actually line up your centers right here. So once you've got your centers and your tip lined up, basically the last step to the Pyraminx is just to solve all the edge pieces. Now there's a few different cases you're going to get. Right now I have pretty much probably the second most popular case where you need to rotate the edges around the Pyraminx. This algorithm will work both clockwise and counterclockwise. In this case, we're going to need to do it, how many times? Only once. And this is the same algorithm we use on a 3x3 for the fish. It's just, instead of a U2 at the end, it's just a normal U, because this only has 3 sides instead of 4. So, if you'll remember, that algorithm is R, U, R prime, U, R, U2 on the 3x3, but just one U on the Pyraminx, R prime. Then the Pyraminx will be solved. Probably the most popular case is when you'll have 2 sides where all of the stickers are correct except one. So that will be this one and this one for me. And then one side where both of the edges are wrong. What you're going to want to do for this case is find the edge piece that neither side of the edge piece matches up. So this isn't the one because the green is wrong, but the red is right. So that's not the one. This one isn't the one because the green is right and the yellow is wrong, but the green is right, and we don't want that. This is the one because the red is wrong and the yellow is wrong. Take that and put it in the back. Once you have it in the back, you're going to do a very simple algorithm. I'm not even going to bother saying the letters because it just makes more sense to do it this way. Take your little R and L, and you're always going to start with the opposite side from the edge piece. Then put them both down. Then put them both up in the same order. Now you'll notice in that algorithm I put one of my blue edge pieces out. But that's okay, that's all part of the plan, just without touching anything. Put it back in using the normal algorithm. And now we've got our case where you have to swap the edges. Sometimes it'll just solve itself, and sometimes you'll get this case. Just do the algorithm I showed you in the last step. You're going to need to do it at least once, maybe twice, if you have to do the swapped edges. So yeah, that's pretty much the most common case. The last case you'll get is what some people will call void cube parity. To me, it's just another case. It appears semi-often, not too often. But basically what you're going to have is one edge piece that's in the complete correct place. Right flip, it's in the right orientation, and the other two are, wrong. So for this case, it's very easy. Just do any of the algorithms I showed you, either the down and down, up one, or the one for the 3x3, and it will fix the parity and give you a different case. So in this case, I'm going to do the algorithm for the 3x3, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. And of course, if you choose to do the other algorithm, the down, down one, be sure to put that blue edge piece back in to finish off the algorithm. Doing that gave me this case again, where I have 2 with only 1 wrong. So this is my piece with both of them wrong. I'll put it in the back, remember. Start off with the side that doesn't have the wrong sticker. So like if this sticker was over here, which sometimes happens, you start with this side. But in this case, I'm going to start with this side. Down, down, up, up. Put the blue back in. Then I have this case. I'll do the 3x3 algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. I'll have to do it again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. And the Pyraminx is solved. Very easy, guys. Very simple. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. But I will not expect very many questions because I feel like the Pyraminx is one of the easiest cubes out here. I have a 16-second solve on it, and I haven't even tried. I had it for like literally 2 days, and it was this layer got skipped, and It was so easy. This cube is so easy. So yeah, hope you liked my tutorial. It was fun to make. Bye.